Hello, people. Superhero motivation over here. Today I hold my podcast about stereotypes. Stereotypes are created by the people. Why? Because people constantly trying to put you in a box. Are stereotypes true? No. Because when people look at me, they think I'm a doctor or a person who is already successful. I'm not. I'm not successful. I'm not perfect. I'm not that successful guy in your head. You think, oh, this guy is a multimillionaire or whatever. But in my head, the world of success is to live my life, be with my dog, and be myself. That is success. Well, I'll never define how successful I am. I don't care. I don't care how it looks like. As long as I know myself. As long as I can do my thing. Doing your own thing, being yourself is the most important in this life. No matter if someone who tries to put you in a box. Do you know why people always try to put you in a box? Because they want it predictable. They want to touch it, they want to see it, they want to guess it. They want assumptions. Even if things are not true, they make their own story. They're always guessing. They always try to guess what you're doing. They always try to guess the person based on a stereotype. Oh, maybe this guy works in a restaurant. Maybe this guy's rolling sushi. But when you are creating content, suddenly they think you don't have a job. You should be in the kitchen. You should be in the kitchen rolling sushi, make some chow mein, chow fan. That's what they're expecting. Not creating the content. A chink should is supposed to create content. That's what they call, right? Thank you. Thank you for this name. I don't care. We have our own identity. We decide how we walk our path. We walk our path and we don't let other people decide who we are. We decide who we are and not based on a stereotype. I know a lot of Asians. They don't work in a restaurant. They have a normal job. Or they are entrepreneurs. You have to know them. You have to know a person before you judge a person. You have to take the time to know this person. To know what this person actually can mean to you. I'm not going to guess. I'd rather take the time to know someone rather than guessing what this person actually is. Based on a stereotype. Never judge. I have learned never underestimate people. Because you don't know people. Especially when you underestimate any assumptions doesn't match with the reality. Yeah. Not everyone is the same. Not everyone is a lookalike. Unless you're trying to be a copycat, wearing the same haircut, making the same decisions in your career, making the same decisions in your clothing choices. It's your choice. Expressing your own identity is your own choice. That people have an so-called stereotype, it's their own. It's their own problem. Yeah. Doesn't match with what I have seen in my life. Especially when you travel, you see a lot. When you speak a lot of people, when you try to discover what kind of people was in front of you, you know there's a difference between genuine kind people or people who are just not interested in who you are, your personality, the things you do in your life. Are they really interested in you? That's my question. I believe if someone is interested in you, they wouldn't just gassing around. But even if you tell the truth, they're still gassing. Is this guy, what he's saying, really true? And some people need to be convinced, and I don't have the time. I don't have the time to convince people. I don't think that people should convince other people they are not right. They're interested or they are not interested. Okay, you have assumptions, good. Waste your time. Go play someone else. Go play somewhere else and go play with someone else. That's why I always say, I realized that animals are just the greatest creatures on this earth. Why I say this is because they never judge. They are happy with the things you give them. They are happy with the things when you don't even give them. You know why? Because they live their own life. They don't care about humankind. And I have seen a lot that animals are always who they are. Animals don't see a difference, but they feel the difference if you're a really genuine kind. Are you real? Are you not a threat to me? You see the cats and the birds when they come near you, or a dog, they feel that kind of positive energy. People who don't like animals, they scare animals away. But the same people who judge people based on a stereotype, who aren't interested in people, are the same types who doesn't like animals. That's what I have seen in my life. Do you take the time in life? Do you take the time in life to know someone? Do you take the time to discover the world? When was the last time you have spoken to someone and took the time to know someone? What are your experiences with real people who are interested in you? Do you feel when they judge you? Yes, I do. I feel judged when someone asks a question. Judge me. Are you Korean? Are you Japanese? Especially when this person comes from the same country. Hey man, where do you come from? Yep, they keep guessing, and this is a stereotype, it's like they are drawing a line. I see you're different. I draw a line, I see you're different. You're not like me, you look different. You smell different. You're a different color, okay. I know, thank you. But that's how human life is. Nothing against human, there are good humans. There are bad humans. Of course, there are people who are just interested, but ignorant interested, especially when they ask the wrong questions. Most of the times I will never ask someone where they come from, unless this person will say it by themselves. Most of the times people will say it, hey man, I come from this country, I'm trying to learn this language, how about your culture? I would say in this way. Most of the time people will say who they are when you take the time to know them. I don't believe in stereotypes. I believe in humans. I believe in people. And I think we don't should see the difference between where you come from, what kind of race you are, what kind of hair you have, how much hair you have, or how you look like. We should accept each other the way how we are. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. See you next time. Goodbye.